just want to know what is the importance of optional?
Optional is having 500 marks weightage. Optional is not only deciding your selection, that decide your rank, your cadre. Agriculture is not a rocket science. Vajiram are the first coaching here. We are teaching agriculture optional in offline mode.
It is not necessary that the student should have agriculture as background.
Last year, one of the agriculture optional topper at all India level, Suman Yadav. And her graduation is not from agriculture. जो टेक्निकल चाहिए, मैंने इतना पढ़ा है, मुझे इतने मार्क्स चाहिए, अगर उस टाइप के आप कैंडिडेट हो तो ये सही ऑप्शन है आपके लिए.
आंसर राइटिंग.
यूपीएससी ये लिखने वालों का एग्जाम है. इंजीनियर्स आर वेरी स्मार्ट and most important migration in agriculture is happening from the engineering background.
So we should be like having injuries before so that we don't bleed in the war.
Don't follow the masses. If you are not studying in any option and just like expecting a better score, it is not possible.
Hello students, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's series of podcasts where we are trying to know optional better along with the optional faculties. Today we are sitting with not just agriculture educator but one who has master's degree in agriculture, who has been a university topper, gold medalist and also a student awardee. And when it comes to him, he is a name itself when we are talking about agricultural optional. Today we are honored to have Professor Krushna Bhokare sir with us for the podcast to know more about agriculture and the optional itself. Hello sir, welcome to our podcast.
Hello Shivangi.
Hello sir. Sir, when we are sitting here today, we are here to talk about optional. So the first thing that I just want to know, what is the importance of optional? And when we are locating for optional, where do we find agriculture, where it is put up?
You are telling about the importance of optional. Everyone knows that key optional is having 500 marks weightage. Optional is not only deciding your selection, that decide your rank, your cadre and your overall score in selection process. And another important thing, who can choose the agriculture optional?
True.
Anyone who have interest in agriculture. Agriculture is not a rocket science. This is farmer science. So if you are from any background, from arts to medical to engineering to BSc agriculture, any graduate can choose this agriculture optional if you are having interest.
So you're saying that interest is the primary thing that students should be looking for when they are deciding the optional.
Yes, you have to spend with this optional until your selection. If you are choosing the things where you are not interested, then how you can study it? If you are having interest, then you will be more curious about it. You will understand how farmers are growing, how it is correlated with my syllabus. Each and every news in the newspaper, you will see in agriculture point of view. But if you don't have any interest, you will see it as a burden. So interest is most important.
So sir, from what you're saying, we will take that it is not necessary that the student should have agriculture as background, be it in BSc or graduation or post-graduation. They can come from any background at all.
It is not necessary. It has been proven by so many candidates. Last year, one of the agriculture optional topper at all India level, Suman Yadav, who is from Delhi itself, and her graduation is not from agriculture. She don't know A for agriculture before choosing it, but she has an interest, and I am sure that she was the topper in agriculture optional in 2023 at all India level. No one, even agriculture graduate, don't have score like her. So this is what the result. Even I am having Ayush Sihor, who is from IIT Delhi, then Ramkrishna Saran, who was from NIT, then another Navandar candidate who was from ICT, Institute of Chemical Technology from Mumbai. All those are engineers. Some are from agriculture, that your arts background. Okay, pharmacy, medicine, anyone can choose it.
Okay. Sir, when we are talking about optionals, usually students define it or try to figure out something that is easy. Something that they wouldn't have to put as much effort as compared to others.
Yes.
So when we are talking about agriculture, and if we have to explain to the students that where it is stationed, what it is like, what are the things that are included, what they will be studying about, what is the level of difficulty or level of easiness, what would you like to tell the students?
If you want the optional which is of technical type, लेकिन I will tell in Hindi, अगर आपको मन की बात पसंद नहीं है, आपको ऐसी चीज है कि जो टेक्निकल चाहिए, मैंने इतना पढ़ा है, मुझे इतने मार्क्स चाहिए, अगर उस टाइप के आप कैंडिडेट हो तो ये सही ऑप्शन है आपके लिए, क्योंकि साइंस में कोई मन की बात के लिए कोई स्कोप नहीं है।
True.
अगर आपने वहां पे मेंडल के 3 लॉज पढ़ लिए हैं, इफ यू आर रीडिंग 3 लॉज ऑफ मेंडल, वही एग्जाम में आएंगे, आपको वही लिखना है, वहां पे कोई करंट अफेयर नहीं है। दैट्स मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग अबाउट दिस। सो अनदर, एंड द सिलेबस ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर ऑप्शनल इज मॉडरेट टाइप, बहुत शॉर्ट भी नहीं है और बहुत लेंदी भी नहीं है। अगर आप ठीक से देखोगे अराउंड 15 यूनिट्स आपको स्टडी करने हैं, एंड एवरीथिंग आई हैव कंपाइल्ड अराउंड 1800 पेजेस। इवन कंटेंट इज रेडी, यू शुड बी रेडी।
ट्रू। सर, हम जब यहाँ पे सिलेबस की बात कर रहे हैं, मतलब दोनों पेपर्स की अगर हम बात करें तो सो सर, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिलेबस इटसेल्फ, what are the things that student studies, what they will see, what they will understand across the agriculture optional? If they would want to know, as someone who is a fresher, they want to see what are the things that paper 1 and paper 2 have.
As like other optional, agriculture also divided into paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1 we are learning basics about the agriculture, specifically cultivation practices. From agronomy we are understanding about the land preparation to fertilizer application, seed rate, then weed control, irrigation. Okay, then we are learning about basic of the soil. What are the types of soil, what are the basic thing like structure, function, chemical composition of soil, what are the major problems of soil. Then we are learning about agriculture extension. Extension means what things are happening in the lab, how we can take it into the land. These things we are understanding. Then in paper we are understanding about the agriculture economics. If you are producing something, you have to sell it. All these things, basic things, mean fundamental things are there in the paper 1. In paper 2 we are learning about the development of the varieties that start from the cell biology and genetics, then plant breeding, then seed technology, plant physiology. Then we are having one course about the horticulture, fruits, vegetables, flowers. Then we are learning one course about the plant protection. If you are growing the crop and if your crop is attacked by the pest, then what is used? Okay, that's how we have to protect the crops. In plant protection we are learning about various pesticides, various methods like cultural methods of the pest control, mechanical methods, chemical method, recently launched GM methods. Okay, and in last part of paper 2 we are learning about the food and nutrition. Okay, means what is the food, how we are producing the food, what is the PDS system, okay, micronutrients, everything about the food. This is what the simple syllabus of agriculture optional.
Seems very interesting, sir, very calling also, and I think all of us in general are either producer or consumers and very closely associated to agriculture. So
Yes.
seems very interesting.
Yes.
Sir, on this note, I would also like to know from the perspective of students, when we are talking about optional, because it is 500 marks at stake, it also comes not just in terms of reading content, understanding content, but what you put in terms of paper.
Yes.
What you put on the paper in terms of writing. So as you said, it is scientific, it will fetch you marks.
Yes.
So what is the role of answer writing in this particular optional? How a student should look at? Because that is one big pain point of students all the time, answer writing.
एक्चुअली मैं ऑलवेज कहता हूँ यूपीएससी ये लिखने वालों का एग्जाम है, दूसरों के मॉडल आंसर या दूसरों की आंसर कॉपी देखने वालों का आंसर नहीं है. सो इफ यू आर टेलिंग अबाउट आंसर राइटिंग, आई शुड टेल दैट यू शुड स्टार्ट आंसर राइटिंग फ्रॉम योर फर्स्ट फ्यू डेज. लाइक अगर 7-8 दिन में अगर आपने कोई टॉपिक फिनिश किया है, इफ यू आर फिनिशिंग अ यूनिट, यू जस्ट गो थ्रू इट्स PYQs and try to answer it. If you are doing right, then okay. If you are not doing at per the marks, like if your teacher is giving you some comments, some reviews on it, just improve it. So answer writing is indivisible part of overall UPSC preparation.
Right.
It is not like that you will study everything first and then you will start answer writing. That day will never come. You will not finish topic in the syllabus of anything like general studies or either optional any point of time. It is the ongoing process. Learning is an ongoing process. That's why answer writing is also ongoing process. You should start it on the daily basis. You can write the test like unit test on weekly basis. You can have sectional test. You can have full syllabus test. So answer writing is important. Without that, how you can do it? True. It's not MCQ type of exam in the mains. You have to write it, then try from in early phases of your preparation.
Correct, sir. Sir, on this note, when you have mentioned that answer writing holds a very important place, it is indispensable for this exam itself. It is not just about the optional. This is where, when we are talking about important place, it also brings, when I was going through my research, it was pointed out that agriculture has such a syllabus and it holds a unique position because that syllabus is very much similar what we see in IFS. It is present there. When we are talking about certain grade B exams, especially in NABARD, it is present there. And that gives itself a very unique position in terms of syllabus coverage. What are the other exams that students can consider or keep in mind, or that gives them the edge in this particular context?
Actually, agriculture is the only optional. We can say there are few optional which you can choose in civil service as well as forest service. As you already told that it is also useful in the NABARD grade A examination. Along with the UPSC CSE, the same option is there in Jammu Kashmir PCS, Odisha PCS, West Bengal, Arunachal Pradesh. Recently, Maharashtra State PCS also introduced agriculture option in their syllabus. Along with that, there are so many forest service in every state. They are having agriculture as one of the optional. This is about the optional, but if you are thinking about your general studies, every year in your paper 1, GS paper 1 agriculture or allied question is there in the mains. In general studies, around 40 to 60 marks, sometimes 70, 80 marks, they are asking about the agriculture in general studies also. And if you are going to the prelims paper, every year, 4 to 5 questions, they are from the agriculture science. It might be from any specific crop or like crops under MSP or any pesticide they are asking. So agriculture, along with optional, it is also giving you some bonus marks in terms of either in prelims or in your general studies 3 or general studies 1.
So that definitely places agriculture in a very unique and also important position here.
Yes.
Sir, when we are talking about unique position, I would also like to talk about the fact that what students think of agriculture. They think that it is safe and scoring. But what are your thoughts about safe and scoring? Is that a misunderstanding? Are there any myths that you feel that students have that you would like to bust here?
देखो बेटा, कोई भी ऑप्शनल स्कोरिंग नहीं होता. स्कोरिंग होता है स्टूडेंट. If you are not studying in any optional and just like expecting a better score, it is not possible. क्या मांगता है कोई भी ऑप्शनल? If you are choosing agriculture, it asks you for the at least 6 month proper preparation, proper answer writing, proper revisions, test, conceptual clarity. If you are doing everything sincerely, genuinely, and with proper interest, then you will get the better score. Myth is that if you are just like choosing agriculture as it is looking easy, or it is having a simple syllabus, or I'm having Krushna sir as my mentor, so I will get good score. No. If you want score or better score in any optional, you have to study it properly with proper planning. That's what.
So planning is a very important component. Hard work is a very important component, as what you're saying. Sir, on this note, when you're talking about the journey of the students, I would also like to know about your journey. Like, what did draw you to agriculture?
Actually,
where did you start?
My journey in agriculture started itself when I have chosen agriculture as my graduation subject. I have done graduation in agriculture, then master in agriculture, also holding PhD in agriculture. So it's all about the interest. If your teacher is interested, then students will also be interested. If you are learning something from the professional person, who is most of the time what happen, not always, but most of the time educators, they are not getting selected in UPSC accidentally, or some by choice they are teaching in UPSC. But I am the person who is professionally a agriculture teacher. So
and you
that's
have
what reality.
been teacher for like past 10 years. You have the knowledge and experience. You have qualified ICAR, SRB net. I was reading about that.
Yes.
So you come from the very core field and you have seen agriculture for a while. One question here, that because it has been such a long time looking into the agriculture optional, do you think the optional has also evolved?
Yes, you can say that. You can say that before lockdown,
okay,
there was no one here who was teaching agriculture offline. I think we, Vajiram, are the first coaching here. We are teaching agriculture optional in offline mode. There can be other players who are teaching in online mode, but we are the only player. And if I'm just like counting some data, right now there can be more than 5,000 students all over India who have chosen agriculture as an optional. Why I'm telling that every year I'm selling original 1,000 book sets. Not this year, but since last 5 years. And so many students are also taking Xerox copy of it. So this data shows that agriculture is not chosen by only few peoples. It is chosen by many students, specifically after lockdown. And most important, migration in agriculture is happening from the engineering background. Around 30 to 40% student in agriculture optional, they are from the non-agriculture background. Non-agriculture means their education or degree is not in agriculture. This is what the biggest migration I am seeing into the agriculture, and this is the best thing about it. And I know that engineers are very smart. They're always looking for the syllabus, they're always looking for the smart works, and where they are getting the biggest gain, they are choosing it. Competition is also less. And what about the result? Every year, if you are telling about mains to the final selection ratio, more than 10%. Even in big optional, we can getting 6-7% success ratio, but here it is the 11%, 12% success ratio we are having. That's the best thing about it.
Amazing, sir. So now that you mentioned about that, Vajiram was the first place that has brought agriculture in offline.
Yeah.
This is the place I would also like to know that how the students will be able to approach agriculture as an optional when they come to you, when they come to us, and what would be the things, what kind of courses they can look at, and what they can be prepared for in this context.
We are providing foundation course in agriculture optional. You can say that agriculture optional program we are running, and this program lasts for 6 months in offline mode and 6 months in online mode. In that agriculture optional course, we are covering everything from paper 1 and paper 2. Along with that, there will be a daily answer writing. We are having a unit-wise test for the revision purpose, and we are also conducting a test series. And this year, we will also have an enrichment program specifically in between prelims result and the final mains. So that will be also helpful for the candidate who accidentally did not finish the syllabus in a proper way, or if they want some short-term course, we will also have that.
So basically, we have a wholesome, full-fledged, holistic answer to the agriculture optional if the students are coming to Sir here.
Yeah.
Sir, on this note, I would, just to lighten up a little bit, we would want to move to rapid fire round so that some important questions are answered and quickly they're answered. So we should begin with the rapid fire round. And the first question that I want to ask you is, if you have to describe agriculture in 3 words.
Trending, scoring, and scientific.
If you had to choose the tougher one, paper 1 or paper 2?
I will always say paper 1, because paper 1 looks easy, but when it's come to the scoring, it is less than paper 2. Paper 2 is a technical. If you are writing something in a right manner, you will get good score. That has been proven by so many candidates.
1 word to describe paper 1 and 1 word to describe paper 2.
Paper 1 is about the production. Paper 2 is about to develop the varieties.
1 book that students overestimate.
Most of the time students are thinking that they will read books like Arun Katyan and Nimrod Sunda and get good score in agriculture. That is the overrating.
Okay. Answer writing daily, yes or no?
You can start from daily, because there is one best author is telling that you should read 1 line a day. It means that you should write 1 answer a day.
Okay. Can agriculture optional fetch 300 plus marks?
Yes, it has been proven by so many candidates. Right now, I have around 10 candidates who have scored 300 plus in agriculture optional in last 10 years. Every year, someone is scoring the best.
Most underrated topic in agriculture.
Most underrated topic in agriculture, you can say the simple topics like organic farming, precision farming. Students are thinking that they can write something for this topic, but when you are actually taking pen in your hand, you can't write 4 lines if you didn't studied it.
True. Biggest myth about agriculture optional.
Biggest myth about agriculture optional is that students are thinking that you can cover this optional in 1 month. No. This optional also need 4 to 5 months, or you can say 6 months proper strategy for scoring the better. Otherwise, you cannot score better here also.
One thing that you tell the students just before the mains exam, the night of the mains exam.
Just be confident and read question properly. Frame answer in your mind for 10 to 15 seconds and then write. Don't start from anywhere.
Okay, sir, that was all for our rapid fire round. Now we will be moving to some few last questions that can give us more insight about agriculture optional. This is the place where I would like to ask, sir, when the student has completed his preparation, once he has gone through the syllabus of agriculture optional and he wants to further enrich or do better, what are the things that they should look after? What should be the strategy?
First thing is that just go with 10 to 15 years PYQ and brainstorm each and every PYQ. If you are able to write at least 2 or 3 pages about each and every topic, then you are on the right line. But if you are thinking that yes, I have read sir's note or I have done sir's classes and I can score better, that is the wrong thing. You have to brainstorm each and every line of syllabus, specifically on every day. Syllabus copy should be on your study table and PYQ should be always there. Just if you are, let's say, able to write Mendel's law of independent assortment in 2 pages, then in final exam you will write it. If you are not able to write it right now, then you will not able to write it in final exam also. So everything should be scientifically proven. That's it. Don't keep in mind that कि yes मैंने तो पढ़ा है, आ जाएगा, हो जाएगा, मैं एग्रीकल्चर ग्रेजुएट हूँ, सर से पढ़ाओ. No, everything should be mock drill जो बोलते हैं ना हम, before exam होना चाहिए.
So we should be like having injuries before so that we don't bleed in the war. That's the idea.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, on this note, you mentioned a lot of toppers who have come from agriculture. You also mentioned 300 plus marks toppers who have got. So what are the common qualities that you find in these toppers so that students know and they can inculcate those qualities and they should look forward to that?
Toppers की quality मैंने ये देखी है. Toppers are finishing their syllabus within certain period. Let's say 6 months. If you are studying optional for like 1 year, 1.5 years, then interest उसमें कम हो जाता है. If you are starting today, then your optional syllabus should be finished in 6 months only. But sometimes what happen? Students are downloading syllabus and then they are finding the resources here and there, and then they are collecting this coaching notes, that coaching notes, and then trying to understand by themselves. And in this process, they are spending sometime 1 year, 1.5 years, sometime 2 years, and overall their interest is also getting lower down. So most important thing, you should start when you are mentally prepared and finish it within the 6 months along with proper understanding, answer writing, revision.
Thank you so much, sir. This has been so insightful. On the end note, I would like to have one final message from your end to UPSC students, that what should they follow, where they should go. Just one final message, whatever you want to tell from your end.
Don't follow the masses. Means most of the students are selecting specific optionals and they are ending with nothing in their hand. Just soon choose something novel, scoring and scientific, where competition is very less and you can get, in agriculture term, higher yield. That is what agriculture.
That was so nice of you, sir. It was an honor to have you. Thank you so much for enlightening us, me, the students, all of us. And I really hope that we get to know more about agriculture. We get more bureaucrats coming from agriculture, because our economy, our society, all of this is so centric towards it. So let's get back to the importance, and hoping to see you soon and more of you.
Thank you, Shubhangi.
Thank you so much, sir.